Hello everyone, welcome to the first episode and the second video of my channel Talking Tom. In this video, we are going to talk about a very important government policy, or you can say a very important government draft that most of the people are not aware about, which is none other than EIA 2020, which is also known as Environment Impact Assessment 2020. First, before going into the concept of EIA 2020, let's talk about what is EIA. We all know what happened in the year 1984. A massive gas leakage incident took place in a city called Bhopal on the night of 2nd December in the year 1984 at Union Carbide India Limited UCIL. Yes, I am talking about the worst industrial disaster that took place in the history of India, none other than Bhopal gas tragedy, which ultimately results into countless deaths and various environmental related issues. At that time, our Indian government realized that the laws which we have in our constitution related to industrial safety and environmental safety are not enough. More strict laws are needed to be implemented to prevent this type of incidents in the near future. So in the year 1986, our Indian government implemented a new act known as Environmental Protection Act, and in that act there was a process known as Environment Impact Assessment EIA. This process is applicable to each and every project that is taking place in India, no matter whether it is a real estate project, industrial project, coal mining project. This process is mandatory to each and every project, whether it is beneficial or adversary. EIA is a process of evaluating the likely environmental impact of setting up an project, taking into account the interrelated socio-economic, cultural and human health impact, both beneficial and adversary. Now, based on this process, government will look upon the pros and cons of setting up an industry in a particular area. Now, based on pros and cons, government will give the clearance certificate to the company. But if cons are greater than pros, then the clearance certificate will not be given by the government. Now, coming on to the topic, how does EIA works? Suppose a guy wants to set up a particular industry. So first, a site selection will be done. After site selection, they will conduct EIA known as Environmental Impact Assessment. After EIA is conducted, they will apply for NOC certificate. NOC certificate is also known as No Objection Certificate. After NOC certificate, they will do a public hearing to see whether public is getting affected or not. After all this process, they will submit their report to the Environmental Appraisal Committee. Environmental Appraisal Committee will look into the matter, will give their suggestion, and if they allow, a clearance certificate will be given by the Ministry of Environment. Now this whole process sounds very interesting, but there is a very little implementation, or we can say a very weak implementation of this process in India. We all know about the Vizag gas leak incident took place a month before. In this particular case, a gas was released from the company which was not having an environmental clearance certificate, then also it was operating. So again, to prevent this type of disaster in the future, government brought some changes in the EIA process and published a new draft which is known as EIA Environmental Impact Assessment 2020. Now, coming on to the topic, why EIA 2020 needs to be changed or why everyone is opposing it. There are four reasons behind it. First reason is post facto clearance. Now, what is post facto clearance? According to this, if a guy is setting up a particular industry, then there is no need of environmental clearance certificate. Environmental clearance certificate can be given to that particular industry after its construction also, which is completely useless. It is like teacher saying to a student, You give your board exam, hall ticket will be given after your board exam. Supreme Court has also made its judgment to abolish this type of post facto clearance. Second reason, public hearing, which was earlier 30 days, has now been reduced to 20 days. Now, why it is a problem? Suppose a dam is going to construct in the particular area. Now, it is a 8 to 9 year long project, and it is very difficult for the public to decide whether this long term project is going to affect them or not. Third reason, exemption from the public participation. Now, according to this, if a guy is constructing a project in an area and it is affecting the public will have no right to oppose it. It will be completely decided by the violator or the government itself. Fourth, strategic exemption from the public by the central government. It according to this, if a central government is going to set up a strategic project on a particular area, public will be not known about it. Means no public hearing will be done. It will be decided by the central government itself. Public cannot do anything in that particular area. So, can we change EIA 2020? Yes, we can. EIA 2020 is still a draft and has not been converted into law. Government has given a time till 11th August for the public to decide on it and submit their suggestion to the government on this particular mail ID. So, if you want to see some changes in this draft, you can submit your suggestions to the government. Now, if you like this video, please do share this to everyone because it is a very important topic that everyone needs to be know. And you know the drill, like, share and subscribe. And if you find it very informative, please do share and subscribe this channel. And continue to shower your blessings on me. Thank you. I will see you in next video. Bye.